Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Death Stranding 2. I believe the last part was probably the most difficult that I had when playing this game, and I'm hoping that something big actually happens in this one. There's a bit of free roaming I did, and I found some enemy territory, just like the other one where we met Higgs for the second time. I don't know whether the game will make us go there later on because I actually tried going there on my own, but I found I couldn't interact with any of the stuff there. But anyway, that aside, let's continue with the main story, and I hope you enjoy this part. So, yeah, let's begin.
That sure looked good, Sam. Did you manage to take a good photo? It would seem that Tomorrow's grown more adept at wielding her powers. All that practice manipulating the temporal properties of apples has helped her to gradually refine her technique. And now she can treat you to the literal fruits of her labor, perfectly ripened ones, no less. I heard what Victor Frank said about your BB pod. You used to have a different keychain attached to it in the past? Igor? Ah, yes. The corpse disposal team member that was caught in the void out with you that time. I see now. The keychain was a memento to remember him by. I've been mulling over the words Victor said to you earlier. He's gone, but he still feels so close. There's a universal truth in that sentiment. The closer we are to people when they're alive, the stronger the bond we forge with them in our hearts. No matter how much time passes, I still feel her presence. My daughters. No doubt you feel the same about Lou. One day, Sam, when you have a moment to spare, I'd like to tell you about my daughter and the strange events that changed the course of our fates. Apropos of nothing, I saw that you received EX capture grenades from the metagenomicist. To think that the parasitic chiral microbes you brought her could be repurposed to infect and birth variant BTs in such a manner. Namely, by combining BT crystals with your own DNA to produce BT cores. If this is indeed true, it's a truly incredible discovery. You have to test this theory at the earliest opportunity, Sam. I'm eager to see what happens.
Ooh, you're wearing my scarf. You're wearing my scarf.
You saw his face too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
It was him, Neil Vanna, I'm certain of it. That clearly wasn't a memory of yours. Was it some thought of Lou's, lingering in the pod? Hold on. Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number 4 years ago, but Vanna died in a void out 11 years ago. It doesn't add up.
Meaning what? That it was his memory we just saw?
He and Lou must be connected. But how?
Right, so I'm probably very far from the objective area, but let's take on this order and see.
The data you secured for us at the weapons factory earlier has proven invaluable. With it, we were able to continue our investigation and succeed in locating fabricators with similar specifications. I'll brief you in depth as you review the map. Accept this main order from the delivery terminal in order to proceed.
Okay, let's see. Elimination, extract data from the ghost. Where is it? Yeah, it's there. That's the one that I went to earlier. And I saw that I couldn't actually interact with any of those things that are marked there on the map. So yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, Sam. The facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F5 East Distribution Center. There are operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order, in fact. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured to produce ghost mechs. Higgs is likely pulling the strings at this factory too. So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the ghost mech fabricators and any hostiles you encounter on site. In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we need you to retrieve and deliver to the Magellan. By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activities and future plans. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data before you head out. For now, consider the route you wish to take.
Yeah, I'll do that when I get closer, so...
Sam, you'll need to take this ring terminal expansion device with you again. Make sure it's in your possession whenever you attempt to access a ghost mech fabricator on site. If you have it with you, it'll automatically extract data from the fabricator terminal while simultaneously destroying it. Once you've disabled all fabricators, return to the Magellan with the device and submit it for processing. We'll handle the analysis on our end like last time. Remember that it contains special components that can't be reproduced by printers. Take every precaution to ensure you don't break it.
Alright, so that's why I couldn't interact with the thing, because I didn't have this thing earlier. So it's going to be just like the first mission where we met Higgs. I'm going to have to take out all the enemies in the area first, and then I'll be able to extract the data safely without having to break it. So this is where this is the location where we ended the last video. I have to first travel here because I was doing a side stuff, and then I can drive there. So alright, so we're here. You see the same symbol up there. Whoa. Okay, this didn't happen before.
Like something seriously big is waiting for us.
Stay
on your guard and proceed with caution.
Those are the same things that were carrying Higgs. So, well, that carried Higgs out of the area. I'm gonna take these with me. Alright, this is a lot of stuff on my back, but it's fine.
Expansion device, Sam.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it when I'm sure I'm safe, because I really don't want to risk it.
Fabricators appear to have been activated. This could get very bad very quickly. We need to destroy them as soon as possible.
Okay, you know what? Let me get it. Hopefully hopefully we'll still be safe. Let me get it, and then I'll try to do at least the first few ones stealthily. That was a long slide. I did not want that to happen. Hold on.
Okay, one less fabricator to worry about. And we've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. Keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one.
That guy has already seen me. It's insane. These enemies have vision.
Only 2 more fabricators left to disable. Let's move.
Crazy. They're going to spot me. They're everywhere. How does it expect me to use stealth? Okay. Yeah. might die here. This is actually tough.
Almost there. Just one more fabricator to go. Great job, Sam. All fabricators have been rendered inoperable, and we've extracted invaluable data as well. We just need to mop up the remaining ghost mix.
Oops. I need to what? All the remaining mechs. Oh. So I'm actually supposed to fight everything here. This thing is not dying. Unless it has a weak spot somewhere else. I tried to... Oh. Oh.
Nice. All ghost mechs and fabricators have been destroyed. All that remains is to take the ring terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing.
That's right. Let's just sit.
You know, I actually thought we would get to see Higgs again. I guess I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know how many times he appears in the game though. It could be a few, it could be many. My vehicle is wrecked. Right. Yeah, I think I've done badly. Like, the damage I took was so much. So much. 106, I'm surprised actually. Alright.
It's good to have you back, Sam. Now let's take a look at the cargo you've brought us. No problems with this cargo. Tarman's analysis should proceed without issue. Thanks, Sam.
Alright. That's basically an A. Should be at least.
Our analysis of the data you extracted for us has yielded detailed records of deliveries to the factory. It seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport said materials were the same as those utilized by APAC. This indicates that APAC was likely involved in the production of these mechs.
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working together? We should watch what we say around the President.
We'll need to proceed carefully with our investigation. If APAC and the President did indeed have a hand in these activities, the security of our operations is entirely compromised. One more thing, Sam. Some of the data we received concerned ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory, but it's possible Higgs may have already deployed them elsewhere. We need to prepare countermeasures for the DHV Magellan with all due haste. There's a specialist who can help us in South Fort Knott, just beyond this mountain. Putting F6 on the grid is one of our objectives anyway. For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to secure his cooperation. You should head to your private room and try to get some rest before your next order is ready. And Sam, good work.
Hmm. Okay. Too bad we didn't see Higgs. Okay, is bloody. Like, how do you sleep in a bed like that?
Sam, this is Charlie. Another assignment is now available for processing. Pick up this main order by accessing the delivery terminal at the F5 East Distribution Center.
All right. I hope there isn't a special cutscene that plays when I skip these because I always skip the whole clips of him. Also, this is so all the photos I keep, I just hang them here. Okay, that's cool.
About that ghost mech we saw carrying what appeared to be a coffin on its back. I wonder if that coffin was somehow connected to the beach. I distinctly felt the presence of the dead from within its armor. If you could deal a blow powerful enough to bypass its defenses, it might be enough to stop it in its tracks. Failing that, you could always concentrate your attacks on a single location on its body.
Okay. I guess we leave now. I don't know if there's also like something hidden if you take multiple photos. It's not a photo mode, but like that photo mini game. Okay, so we're going to take that. I want to actually, yeah, hold on. Let me see. If I can use the surfboard, I probably will.
Oh, hey there, Sam. Really glad you could make it. Now, your next main order is ready and waiting, but I should mention there are some special considerations. For one, the cargo container will start leaking toxic gas if it's damaged. This run is going to involve a hard trek up some snowy mountains, too.
Oh,
So make sure you're well and truly prepared before heading out. Now, the adventurer you're delivering to travels the continent to try and solve the mysteries of the Death Stranding. You gotta respect a man putting in that much work. The cargo you'll be taking him is related to his latest investigations, or so I hear. I'd appreciate it if you helped out, not just with this order, but any future ones as well. Don't let us down, Sam.
alright. So that means I'll probably have to take the vehicle, as usual. Alright.
This cargo has been designated hazardous. The container encasing the cargo may release noxious gases if damaged significantly.
Okay. Easy. It looks so steep. I'm going to try and drive up the mountain, but we'll see. I've seen clips of people running, like going on foot, so I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to do it, but I'm just going to try and be stubborn and do it. I'll cut you when I get there. Okay, the conditions up there was so hostile, but as long as you take this thing, it's fine, honestly. All I had to do was find the slopes that were not as steep and, you know, drive up or down them. So it was actually easy. I advise you don't take you don't go on foot when doing that. Yeah, I knocked once and it's 7%, but it's fine.
Hello, and thank you for stopping by. You've brought something for my father, right? Sorry, I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. Can't say I know what value this cargo has, but I can assess its condition in his absence. There don't appear to be any major issues with the cargo. My father will be relieved. Thanks again for the delivery. You can... Sorry, but I'm not allowed to make that decision by myself.
Seriously?
And right now, there's no telling when my father's going to get back. He was coming home from a long trip up north and got as far as the snowy mountains nearby, but then we lost contact. I was actually hoping someone could search for him and post it at main order. I'm certain he's still alive, and since no one else has taken on the order as of yet, I hope you'll at least consider it.
Sounds like we've got an emergency on our hands. You can accept the order by accessing this delivery terminal, Sam.
Okay, so this is the only way to get them to the Cairo network, because he can't actually make this order himself. Alright, so they've given us a ladder, and that's actually nice. Yeah, they gave us for once they've given us equipment we'll need like while going there, though I'm driving, so I think it will be fine still. Hold on. These days I just make the routes after. Alright. Again, I guess I'll cut to when I get there. Oh my goodness. I don't know if taking a vehicle was the best idea, but I'm sure it was faster. Is it here? I hope this is... Isn't this where I located? No, please don't. Please don't go down, please. Let me park it like here, and then I look. Oh, he's here. Okay. Hold on. Are you okay?
What a relief. He's still breathing. You can put him in a protective bag and carry him home.
He's napping.
No, he looks familiar somehow. Didn't we save this man once before?
Yeah, we did. I actually heard that this man is also a celebrity. I don't know if that's true, but I heard he is it an actor or film producer? That, what do you call it? A triple R movie. Oh, I don't know what you call it. But I think it's an Indian movie. It's like RRR or triple R. I don't know how you say it. But yeah, he's an actor from there. So it's actually cool. I heard of that after actually doing that mission where we once saved him. He's the guy who gave us the thumbs up at the end of the mission. Okay. Now I guess we go back. So I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay. We made it. Second time we're rescuing this guy. It's funny how we put them in bags like this when delivering them, I guess. Yeah, exactly the same. Same outfit and everything. I wonder if he'll do the same weird animation as before. Yep.
Oh, I knew I was right to trust you. Thank you for finding him. I need to assess his condition right away. Please wait. He's doing better than I expected, actually. Should be back to normal with a good night's sleep.
Right, there was noise outside. I had to mute my mic for a second.
You've been... My father said it's okay, so you can go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Still seems like there's a lot.
Connection confirmed. Seems to be working fine. Thanks for that. I'll have my father take a look at the cargo you brought me a little while back. But knowing him, he might vanish the moment I turn around. People have given him a nickname. The Adventurer. He takes it a bit too far sometimes, but it's not like he would stop if I asked him to. Anyway, as my way of saying thanks for tracking him down, I've shared a schematic for climbing power gloves with you. They can help you climb steep slopes and grab cargo more easily. But don't take my word for it. Try them on for size and you'll see. Thank you again for bringing him home. Good luck and safe travels.
Much appreciated, Sam. You should get plenty of rest. Frostbite can be serious. We have to make sure you're not showing signs. Another thing, we need to talk about Hartman's situation. Come and see me when you get back to the DHV Magellan.
Imagine finding out Hartman is a bad guy. I mean, if there's a plot twist of something like the president's a bad guy or something like that, I wouldn't be surprised. But like Hartman, I would kind of be surprised, to be honest. Alright. This is the only part I'm going to record today. I actually wasn't going to upload, like, the part, I think this is part 17. You guys were going to actually miss one day of uploads, because I actually wasn't planning on recording today. But then I was like, maybe I should, I don't know. So I ended up just changing my mind. Actually, give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Never mind. His name is Neil Vanna. I think we have just finished the chapter. Chapter felt long. Whoa. She's good at it now. Why is she sad? No apple this time. How come? I thought that cutscene would play every time you eat an apple, but this time she had plenty and refused to share.
Sorry.
Hey, Sam. Long time no see. It's me, your old pal, Deadman. Deadman. Sorry if I gave you a scare. While Hartman is off conducting his near-death excursions, I am borrowing his body. My soul is normally confined to the beach, but for 3 minutes, I get to be here.
That's crazy.
How's that possible? Because he has my heart.
You're telling me that's...
My parting gift to Hartman, yes. Per his request, I bequeathed it before departing on my one-way trip to the beach. He put so much stress on his own that it had grown quite weak. If and when it failed, mine was meant to serve as insurance. But as you can see, he appears to have become rather attached to my heart. His finger never far from the proverbial on switch. Which is why I've been able to assume control of his body. Come here. It's good to see you, Sam. I told you in Mexico that someone had falsified BB-28's records. But in truth, it was yours truly. My intention was to leave no trace of a second BB-28 or of Lou. I wanted you to be free to live your lives, unburdened by the past. But then, well, everything changed, didn't it? You lost Lou, and needed answers to make sense of it all. So, I decided to access the network servers from within the beach. Security isn't as strict over there as it is here, you see.
So that was you?
That's right. I am the one who dug up the information about Lou's past. Your very own Hartman was me all along.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Sam? What's going on? And where are we?
Sam. Poor Hartman here is understandably confused. If you give us a moment alone, I'll explain things to him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've apprised Hartman of the situation. It's not unlike my own experience. A soul finds itself in a puppet, and then acts as a puppeteer. One's ka can reside in any vessel to which one has a strong attachment. Human ha or inanimate object. It makes no difference.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received an emergency distress call from the Eastern Environmental Observatory. I urge you to access the Adventurer's delivery terminal and pick up this main order immediately.
Alright, I think that will be all for now. So, I'll end the video here. Thank you so much for watching, if you've made it up to the end. And yeah, it's nice to actually hear Deadman's voice. I expected something totally different, like maybe he had man turned on us or something. Then, of course, we had the voice, we had we saw the stitches on the head, which somehow only appear when it's Deadman, like in, possessing the soul. I mean, possessing the body. But yeah, that's weird. But then again, we know who made this game. So, oh shit. Sorry. You guys might have heard that. I turned on my laptop and the video just started playing. Okay. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.